Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. And this video gonna be very short, I promise you. I want to talk about why I'm conservative, but I don't see myself as a Republican. Now, people will say, well, you're a Republican. And in some ways, I am, but I don't see myself that way, and I'm gonna tell you why. If I ran for office, clearly I would have to run as a Republican. Unless it was some new party, I would have to run as a Republican because of my conservative views. But one particular reason why I don't consider myself a Republican 100% per se is because Republicans are hypocritical just like Democrats, only less. They still hypocritical, but they less hypocritical. Let me show you what I mean by that. When wars take place, when things happen in other countries, right? What do Republicans pass? What do they do? I'll tell you what they do. They do the same thing Democrats do, and that they'll support other nations financially. But, man, I thought that was something, this is a reflection. But when it comes to U.S. citizens and money, they go the other way. Case in point with the student loan thing. Okay, people say, well, that's not fair. I had to pay my students' loans off, blah, blah, blah. But let me show you a different way of looking at this. Who does the United States fund, right? Many nations. Israel, the Ukraine, they fund a lot of nations. But when it comes to their own citizens, though, they fight over this student loan thing. Now, mind it, other countries, education is free. In other countries, education is free, and in some cases, the natural resources are free. In some other cases, the benefits are free. You ever work for a foreign owner in this country, you'll notice that the benefits are substantially better. I worked at Luxottica. We have full benefits, very low cost. Because I believe the owner is from Belgium or somewhere. They won't approve getting rid of student loans, but they can give all of this money to other countries, though. And Republicans do that too. And that's why I'm not claiming neither one, especially Democrats, not at all. I'll claim Republicans a little, but I'm not going to claim them a lot because of stuff like this. They fighting Biden. Now, that's one thing I kind of see what he's doing. They're fighting Biden on the student loan front. I get it. Because you got people like me that my student loan's like 20 some odd years old. They still calling me. This is still a problem. You know, they say, well, you should have paid it. Man, listen, I agree. I should have paid it. But when you make comments, like when we judge and assess what people do, you have to look at the whole picture. Like, a lot of different things happen in life. So are you making excuses? I'm not making excuses. But the main thing I look at with this student loan issue is, and somebody brought this to my attention, you give money to other countries, though. And in other countries, education is free. Here, everything is for profit because this is a corporation. Let's just be honest about it. But you're being hypocritical when you give trillions upon trillions of dollars to other countries that, I could see if it, the British, they are sovereign in certain colonies, but the U.S. ain't sovereign in these colonies. They just choose to volunteer their services while neglecting the services of people in need here. You shouldn't be that. I use this analogy, and I'm gonna close. That's like me. My kids need this. My kids need that. But I look at some other kids and I give them what my kids need. That's what they do when they give all of this money to other countries, but then they fight over whether or not to get rid of student loans. Not only should you get rid of student loans, but there should be reparations. I'm not one that's waiting on no reparation. But fair is fair. It's fair, right? Tell me it's not fair. Tell me that based on the factual history of the United States territory, before even 1776, tell me that reparations for blacks and Latinos, well, they don't, nothing against them. They don't be looking out for us like that, but I'm the truth man. Why did I say Latinos? Because those two groups, all those ancestors, the Native Americans, those were our ancestors. Latinos and blacks. What Tariq Nasheed calls foundational black American. But I'm just using the term. I don't agree with everything I hear from him. But he has a point there. And I know where he's going with that. Because when you say, okay, well, we're not getting rid of student loans, that brings all of this into play once more. How the United States was basically stolen, from the people who originally discovered it. But I ain't an agent, so they probably just gonna censor this video. Because they know, people know. Your best bet is to censor me, because if people know about me, they gonna learn this truth. And there's still a lot of hungry people for the truth. So don't get off into that subscription and view count stuff. Because a lot of the people who don't get that many views, it's a reason behind it. Just like it's a reason why they could give trillions of dollars to other countries, but they can't do it here. The United States would be even richer. It would. If they did what they do for other countries here, it'd be even richer. But there is a plan in place to keep this group up here, the rest down here. Or you ain't with us, so we ain't gonna do as much for you. What we'll do is we'll meet with foreign dignitaries who are with us and we'll give them money. Oh yeah. This Prophet Howard. Oh yeah. The truth man, aka Prophet Howard. I know what's going on. The Most High already showed me. The Most High been showing me this stuff for years. That's why I'm not claiming these political parties. Of course, like I said, I would have to run as a Republican. But I would be in there probably going back and forth with some of them. Social Security should never be taken away. For that same reason, because you give all this money to other countries. SSI, Social Security, that stuff should never be done away with. And I'm a conservative telling you this. Should never be done away with. You want to do away with something, do away with all that money you giving everybody else first. But anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. This is The Truth Man. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Thanks for watching.